Alright guys, we're back at the drag strip for the first time in a long time, and I feel like I gotta give you guys a little high level of this car if you haven't been following it for a while on the channel. This 4-door Skyline started off as a car for me to learn how to drift right-hand drive and escalated into one of my favorite street cars when I dailied it for like an entire summer up in Connecticut and wound up getting very fast in a straight line. Now, one of my favorite moments all time with this car was being at the drag strip with Cletus, pulling a 1.460 foot and getting my first 10-second pass. And since then, things have escalated to the point where it almost got in the 9s at the last GTR festival while breaking up and on some old tires. But today, we've got the breakup issue fixed. We got some fresh new tires on it, and we're running 9s. We're running 9s, that's right. But this is supposed to be tested for GTR Festival, so once it runs a 9, I'm gonna stop there because I want to go faster at GTR Festival. For now, we just want to make sure everything's happy, everything works good, so we're not fumbling around over in Texas. So one of the things that I do when I go to the drag strip with this car, I take these buttons that I use for rolling anti-lag and I actually use them for launch control. It would be cool to have it automated, but I kind of like it being on the back of the steering wheel because then I can let launch control out later if I want to launch softer. So it gives me a little bit more control, which I like to have. Control freak, I guess. Freddie's now the shock tune guy for drag racing too. What's the theory?
You want a super fast rebound, or like no rebound in it to weight transfer.
I'm all in right out the gate. Just how it was at GTR Festival. Probably not the best idea.
The power steering belt off, it'll make more power.
Crazy the butterflies I get in my stomach doing this stuff, and I don't get none of that drifting. Other than that, 1.560 foot on my first one, so fast that I put the light on. Hell yeah. Not bad, not bad. And the car ran so clean. Honestly, if I clicked 5th, I might have broken the 150 mark and then needed a parachute. I think that might have been a 9.
First rib!
It felt fast on the short track. Woo! Good car. And Freddie pulled out some power too, that rat. He don't want me to go too fast, but it took it and it hooked and booked and scooted and shooted. Woo! Drifting. I'm a drag racer now, boys. We get some airflow in this. Did I do good?
Mister. A little too fast.
How fast did I go?
998.
No way! That's my first 9.
You need...
I'm done now, right?
You need 5-layer everything.
Alright, well hey, I made it happen. Hey, so what do I need now that I ran a 9?
You need 5-layer top, bottom, gloves, neck collar.
But the car's fine. I just need a suit?
It doesn't matter. Safety, when it comes to safety.
Alright, no worries.
So,
I appreciate it.
Good job though.
Oh man, they shut us down for the night.
First one.
Yeah, there we go. I think he's done. I think that's all he's gonna do.
That's all he wanted.
Yeah. That 3rd to 4th shift was sick.
Well, it's good news and bad news. He was like, I got bad news. I'm like, oh God. I was like, did I go 9? He's like, yeah. I'm like, whoa! He goes, you can't run anymore. Yo, I missed 5th.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, so hey, do you get a 9 too?
Oh, don't walk like that, bro. Don't walk like that. You short
We're banned, bro. We're banned from the track, bro.
Hey,
Why'd you short
What'd you
shift
get?
so
what'd you get?
I got 990.
Oh man, 998.
Woo, you got me.
Yeah, but look how my short track was so good at 136. So my reverse lockout isn't set up good. So I went into the reverse gate when I went into 5th. So I was just like, I didn't go into reverse, but like, so technically they said I could continue to run if I put on a full race suit, and I'll get a race suit for GTR Festival, and then we'll continue the saga. But the goal was to run a 9. Now, the backup car, the backup car, we brought the giveaway G80 here. It hasn't gone into launch control once, so I don't have high hopes for it. But leaving off the brake, I bet it'll still run the 10. So we're gonna see what that thing runs, since now we can't drive the Skyline anymore.
We're shifting at 8600. It revs to 96.
96? Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Maybe 94. Let's see.
It doesn't rev to 9. Redline's at 87.
We don't drink tequila. We drink Neft around here.
Actually, all right. If you bring this car, you could get so many at the track because you got AC and CarPlay. Skyline, no, they won't even let you drive. But the new cars can actually, believe it or not, oh, there's a guy coming. The new cars can go faster because the safety is better, believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
I think that's maybe a new rule. So like we could go 9s in this and they wouldn't kick us out.
Huh.
Yeah, because BMWs are safe and shit. So we're gonna go vroom in this since we can't go vroom in the other car. Kyle, shout out, Kyle. I can still figure out how to put it in drive.
The shifter is kind of funky.
All right, I'm gonna go fast. It doesn't even feel like a me challenge. I'm not driving. Like the other car, like I had to wheel that. I was shifting, I was gripping. I was so gassed up when I got kicked out. All right, now we wait in line for another hour.
Right.
Been waiting an hour, which sounds like a massive first world problem. If you guys don't know this about me, I have terrible ADD. So this has been a struggle. I'm also hungry, and there's so many things I gotta remember to do with this car. I don't even think I can do it the right way that I'm supposed to, because I'm supposed to leave it in auto but launch in second, but we don't know how the trans tune is tuned. So I'm gonna probably f it up, but we'll get an idea of how fast it could go. I think it'll for sure go 10. I think for it to go 9 though, everything would have to be perfect. I'm probably gonna manual shift and f something up. So we'll see what happens. I've never even done a burnout with this thing. All right, we're leaving in second gear. Here we go. Not bad. The first shift I hit limiter though, which is definitely going to kill the short track. I also feel like it didn't launch that hard, so definitely not a 9, maybe a 10 though. We'll see. I'm just so hungry.
10.6 right off the bat with just bolt-ons. That's pretty crazy.
Thank you. 10.4, not bad for the first time out. 1.6, 60 foot, could be worse, 10-second car's fast. I'm hungry.
What are you mixing over here?
This guy said make it light.
They had a margarita mixer right here and Freddie put it away. I don't know why.
Insert photo of mixer.
Master tuner, master bartender.
I'm cleaning, bro.
Master bartender.
We had some fun at the drag strip, and I got two things for you. One is, if you guys haven't already, you gotta head over to lzmfg.com and get yourself entered for a chance to win the G80 M3. We're giving it away with $25,000 cash, and all you gotta do is spend $5 on lzmfg.com, and that's gonna get you entered. And on that drag racing note, we said we're going to GTR Festival. I'm excited because not only am I bringing the Skyline there to try to go super fast, this guy is coming out to GTR Festival for the first time.
Okay.
That's you.
Yeah, Tommy has me hostage.
Does he? Yeah. And part of the reason why Tommy has him held hostage, and we'll also have Sean Booth held hostage for a little while, is because my R33 GTR is going to be debuted at GTR Festival at the Garage S0 booth. So if you don't have tickets already, I'll put a link in the description. Make sure to come out. It's in Texas. I don't get out to Texas often, so it'd be super cool to meet you guys, show you the Skyline in action, get to see the new 33. I don't know. Lee's talking a lot of shit. I want to run a 9 in the brand new build just to shut him up. I think we could do it. What do you think?
I don't know.
It should make the same power as that car, right? So it's just a little heavier, but we got all-wheel drive. I know how to launch all-wheel drive good.
And Tommy said, like, disregard the engine's concern, so we're gonna tune it all in, offer it.
Oh, I should share another exciting thing. Tommy said if we blow up the R32 engine, he'll build us another one because Freddie doesn't want me to shift to 5th since I missed, and he wants to set my red line at 10,000 RPM and let me just ring it out over the finish line. So maybe we'll do that, but maybe not the first pass, just to make sure the engine lives. It'll sound sick once, for sure. One time. So yeah, should be exciting. If you want to watch me come blow up my car and Tommy build me a new engine, come to GTR Festival. All right, now in this segment, the saga of the first world problem R34 GTR continues. And I say that because I've got one of the most beautiful R34 GTRs, and my ass cannot just be happy with that. I have been searching and trying to figure out why this car has such bad transient throttle response. What I mean by that is every time you shift, the car falls out of boost, goes into complete vacuum, and takes a while to come back into power. It's very frustrating, and today we're gonna experiment a little bit. Now what we have here is a comparison of the Plasma Man intake manifold that was on the car and a stock plenum, which we never ran on the car. You can see there's a little bit bigger volume here for more air to fill, but the big difference is the length of the runners. The runners are a little bit longer than the Plasma Man. This typically would make you see a little bit more mid-range torque. This would typically make you see a little bit more power up top. But what's even better than the stock plenum, which has been proven by our friend Andrew over at Motive Video, is the Nismo plenum, which we just finished fitting up on here. This is supposed to make more power everywhere than a stock plenum. So we figured if we were gonna compare, we might as well put this one on. And I'm hoping that the mid-range gain is enough to get rid of some of that transient lag with the car. I want to love this car and I want to enjoy it, but it's still just, something's missing the mark. Sometimes there's really happy setup combos, sometimes there isn't. So we're gonna put this on the dyno and see what happens. It might be better, it might be worse, it might fix the issue, it might do nothing, but we're gonna find out. The results are in, and I'm gonna be honest, they're a little bit lackluster. Looking at the graph, it did pretty much what we expected down low. It did pick up 30 horsepower under, let's call it, 5,500 RPM. That's about where it netted the same. So we've got small incremental gains. You could say it makes it spool maybe 100, 200 RPM sooner. Not crazy. But up top, surprisingly, with this setup, we saw a loss of upwards of 40 horsepower. And what's interesting is some of the data that Andrew from Motive DVD had contradicts this, because on his car he didn't see much loss up top, switching from a bigger plenum to a Nismo intake. However, I think one of the reasons why we're seeing it, I think we are all in, maxed out on our turbos, running as much boost as we possibly can. We're at a big motor like a 3.2, only running 23 pounds of boost. So I'm probably backwards a little bit with back pressure. His setup's probably a little bit happier, but it goes to show that plenum was kind of helping us let the engine breathe a little bit more, and it was making a little more power up top. I don't care about a number. I just want to not go in a vacuum every time I shift. So let's drive the car and see if it fixed that at least. All right, it's time for the real world test of the new Nismo plenum. I'm not very hopeful. I don't think it's going to be a big difference.
I don't think it was a smoking gun.
Yeah. We're told that the drivability and the response is much better. The dyno shows a little bit more mid-range, but I'm curious if it has the potential to solve that lack of being able to hold boost between shifts.
I don't think it'll fix that.
People think that it shouldn't have a blow-off valve. It actually didn't used to have a blow-off valve. We tried messing with that and it didn't really help at all. It may just be like a bad turbo sizing or bad cam sizing or something. I love how quiet it is. I forgot how quiet I made it. But it still feels I don't notice a huge difference, like drivability wise.
The thing is though, like I hear the turbo surging a lot over here. Like the blow-off valve has way too stiff of a spring.
Yeah.
So like I think maybe we lighten up. You heard it there, but you heard it surge here then open.
So do you think it's the installing the turbos before it's opening the blow-off valve?
Because if you can make the blow-off valve open as quick as possible, that's like having a boost leak, which will keep the shaft speed up.
And then I'm down to try it.
Yeah.
I'm not confident that it'll fix it. You think it might?
It's like we're picking like 5% bits right now. You know, like 5% here, 5% there.
But it makes sense if the turbos are coming to a stop. That's not helping.
Yeah, but they definitely surge before that opens.
Interesting. I'm gonna hit him with that 1-2. All-wheel drive is definitely not working.
No, why are we spinning in second gear?
It's weird because it didn't spin in first.
Yeah. New elbow thing.
Time for a new engine.
What are we making, Andy?
Templates, arts and crafts.
Templates for what?
What? We are making an oil containment unit because we are moving the oil tank, dry sump tank, into footwell of the passenger compartment.
So from the back seat to the front.
Correct. From
Yep.
the back seat to the front. And when we first initially did it, there was a firewall at the cage, and now we don't have that firewall anymore, so we have to build a box for it.
Got it.
That's fast.
That thing turned out beautiful, dude.
Thank you. It's taken a long time, but
It's just one of those tedious jobs.
yeah. This is a PRI piece.
Yeah.
Gotta make it look good. That beautiful radial cell.
It's so beautiful.
It's almost like I intended it to be there.
All right, Andy's been here for about a week, but he has to head back home. So I just wanted to get a quick little wrap-up clip with him before he leaves.
Yeah.
All the cool stuff he did.
I don't know about all the cool stuff, but basically we took the firewall, well, you know, Owen took the firewall off the cage, so we had to build a new firewall, but being that it's an HGK back window,
Yeah.
it's kind of complicated because we've got holes here and here and here, and you have to fill it all
Right.
to keep all the smoke out. So we built a new panel here, tinned it all out, so we had a proper firewall in the front. Added a new fuel filler from Radium. Oil containment unit. So initially when we mounted the oil tank, it was actually for the fuel cell. So that mount was technically for the fuel cell.
Right.
Now we're moving it, putting the fuel cell there. So we put the tank typically where we do in Formula Drift under the dash. And then we just made a cover for all the lines and water pump.
Safety measures.
All the safety measures, yeah. So when we do have people in the car, there's no risk of anything exploding and hurting anybody. Just safety stuff.
Hot oil is not fun.
Well, this would be hot water, but you're right.
True.
Hot oil's not fun. But yeah, I mean that's really all I could do in 4 days. But
it all came out awesome.
Thank you.
Josh has been going to town too on the stitch welding, getting all the seam sealer and crap out of here.
yeah, Josh and Owen have been a huge help. Absolutely massive help.
The big block's chugging along. Everything's looking really, really nice. I can't wait to see what's next for this thing.
She's
Different color.
yes.
Bye
please.
bye yellow.
Yeah.
Yes. No, she's getting the love she needs and the love that the proper Formula Drift car gets. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see it on the track.
All right, as you guys can see, a lot of progress has been made on the big block build, and one of the final things, these boys just got finished fitting it up to the rotisserie. Have you flipped her yet?
No, we haven't.
No?
We gotta take subframes out. Yeah.
That's always the scariest thing, is seeing a car upside down.
Yeah.
You believe in your welds?
I do. It'll be fun.
So basically, now we get to do the not fun part of removing the coating from underneath the car, which was kind of on the fence about doing, but it just makes it a lot cleaner, easier to work on. And I've been told it could save as much as 30 to 40 pounds. We're kind of weight weenies, so we'll see. Maybe we can see if we can get some sort of measurement. But regardless, the car is going to be getting sandblasted, and the sandblaster does not take off the undercoating. So we will be getting rid of this yellow. I think we're just going to do this car and steel it, so it'll be the same gray as the Pro car. It'll look nice, and then you'll kind of see all of the hard work that's been going into this car come together. Because the yellow kind of hides everything.
Bye bye yellow.
Bye bye yellow. And if you guys do want a chance to see this car in person, it will be at the Link booth at PRI. It's gonna be very cool. We're trying to put our best foot forward to make sure the car is as dialed and as pretty as it can possibly be. But as you guys know, it already runs great. Steve's making the motor even better, so now we just gotta make it look the part too.
When you said